Hello everyone and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the first of 3 monthly rune castings. They will be held every month on the 9th, 18th, and the 27th. Now, rune casting addresses a specific open question. So what I've done is I've prepared 3 questions on these scrolls. One will be done today and the other 2 will be done in the other 2 dates. Then I'll cast the runes and we'll see what the answer is. Okay, let's start. First, we'll take the 3 possible questions and see which one is extracted. That is the one that lands in the middle. So I'll mix them up a little bit. And this is the middle one. Therefore, this one we'll put aside for our next readings. And we'll see what the question is. Okay. For all those in a love situation involving some form of separation, what lesson is to be learned? Okay, we'll keep this here so that you can... Okay, they're really tight. Okay, hold on a second. Let's just do this. That way you can see it throughout the entire video. Okay, keep a couple of stones on here, hoping that should be enough. Okay, that way you can see it for the entire duration. Okay, and then we'll take a look at the stones themselves and see. I'm going to be extracting them. Obviously, they've already been mixed up, but okay, so I'll be extracting, where are they? They're somewhere in here. Okay, have to pick out 9, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And just count them just to make sure. 2, 4, 6, 9. Great. Okay, let's see how they fall and what they tell us. Okay, someone really off the grid here. And I can tell, I'll just pick them up and bring them down for you because you won't be able to see them. They're downward. Okay, so you should be able to see all of them. I think this one is still in visibility. Okay, the central one is actually turned upside down. Okay, we have 3 outer ones. And they're all basically have the same distance. So let's take a look at them. Because they're, well, I'd say this is the closest one to the center at this point. And here we're looking at Hagalas. Okay, yeah, loss. There's a change in transformation. The lesson in here with this stone is telling me that the lesson that is to be learned in this form of separation is transformation. There's some sort of change that has to happen. This is the egg of life, what is called. So basically, it's as though you were put in this isolated state, the separation, and inside things have to change. Basically, you have to grow. It's the actual growth that can happen before the actual hatching, before the union. So it's telling me that union is possible because this is the stone of transformation. It does indicate also loss because in fact we do have a separation, but it's a positive stone. Okay, of the other 2, I'm seeing that this one, okay, let's see, this one is not gable because they're very similar. I know that some of you might know this. This is necessity. This is, I hope I get the pronunciation right because I'm not good at the actual pronunciation. Nathes. Okay, and it's telling me that there is some sort of delay. There's some sort of need that has to happen. There's a necessity. So therefore, it's also the stone of the night. And in fact, with this, if we put these together, in fact, the transformation, the so-called egg of life, the person is currently in the dark because they have to separate themselves for their own transformation, and they cannot have contact with other elements that would hinder the actual transformation and growth. So that is the essential point of it. Okay, and then we also have Lagus, and this is water. It has to do with bodies of water such as seas, lakes, lagoons, and it is also the symbol of living renewal. Again, it's tying in to the separation of transformation. Okay, so whatever it is that separated you, it did separate you because you had to be separated. Should you have stayed together at this point in this love situation, it could have been your downfall because beware that this this stone, Hagalaz, is also the stone of destruction or havoc. So it's telling me that it's connected with the transformation stones as well, because they're all confirming this. It's a change. It's a renewal that you must go through. Okay. What would have happened is that it would have led to a mass destruction. And instead, this is your savior. The fact that you are separated is good. It's giving you the chance to renew, get ready for the hatching from the egg of life, this renewal, and start over again. The sea here, the stone of Lagus, which talks about the actual renewal that is going to be ongoing, it could be, it's also connected because it's the symbol of the sea and lake, as I said. It could be connected to an actual geographical place. You may be at a sea, you may go to the sea, to a lake, to a lagoon, to a river, for example. And this could also help you a lot with the actual renewal, with the actual transformation, because we know that when we are near a body of water, it helps us to let go of the stress and the worries. We disconnect, basically. When you go out to sea on a boat, you disconnect from the mainland and all your worries disappear and your thoughts become a lot clearer. And being connected to the water, it will help you in this transformation. Okay, and that's it. The message. I'm not going to be looking at the other ones that are turned upside down. There are different ways of doing runes, of course, if you have already done them. This is my manner. Once the answer comes up, everything else falls into second place. What is underneath these stones is what will be, what will come to be, which haven't been actually seen yet, but they will. We'll take a look at those maybe later if they come up. For the moment, this is the answer. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next rune casting, which will be on the 18th, right after the runic reading videos are uploaded. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope this helped. Bye-bye from Angel.